Hello, welcome to news updates on Today Ghana News TV. We are live on the satellite via Twitch for our viewers in Eastern European countries and also on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram at Today Ghana News TV. We are also on Anchor FM as well as podcast. Now to the headlines. NPP poised to break the 8 in Cape Coast South constituency come 2024. NDC proposes for a complete law dealing with election security. We have these and other stories coming your way in the next 45 minutes. My name is Joyce Ohenewa Kwapon, and the news is sponsored by Agbozo Herbal Clinic and the Links Cosmetology Training Institute. Let's go on a quick commercial break and we will head on to listen to our first story. Now to our first story. The new Patriotic Party in Cape Coast South constituency last Sunday, 22nd August 2021, held an annual Delegates conference to address issues within the party. In attendance was the regional organizer, Percy, and the regional second vice chairman, Bonzi. The constituency chairman, Mr. William Abanganza, thanked the polling station and the constituency officers for their hard work in the 2020 general election for winning the presidential election. He expressed worry about the unfortunate outcome of the parliamentary results, where his candidate couldn't win the seat. However, the previous elections went, we are poised to break the 8 for presidential and win the parliamentary seat in the 2024 general elections, he assured. The district chief executive, Honorable Mayor Ernest Arthur, also addressed the issues of inter-party conflicts within the party in the constituency, which brought down the downfall of our parliamentary candidate. Some polling station executives are alleged to have campaigned against the candidate, all because their favorite did not win during their constituency and primaries. He therefore urged the delegates present to rally behind any parliamentary candidate for the 2024 elections, since they were putting measures to make sure that NPP wins Cape Coast South constituency in the election dubbed Breaking the 8. Now moving on to our second story. The National Democratic Congress, NDC, has proposed some serious political reforms to be considered by stakeholders. Our correspondent, Sylvia Happy Annan, has more on this story.
The National Democratic Congress, NDC, as part of their election reforms to the Electoral Commission, has proposed for stringent measures to institute a complete law dealing with election security matters before, during, and after elections. According to the NDC, it is their belief that election degenerates into insecurity when impunity is allowed in full range, which they want that quashed from the system going forward. Speaking at a press conference in Accra, the General Secretary of the NDC, Johnson Esiedun Ketia, said that the party has been disappointed by the conduct and deployment of security during the 2020 elections. He indicated the party seeks to remove any doubt about the deployment of security officers in any elections. Esiedun Ketia bemoaned, as at now, there is no comprehensive and composite law about how election ought to be organized, as they propose for a complete law dealing with such activities.
We know about controversies that have arisen about the mode of appointment of our commissioners. It is a problem that nobody can run away from. It happened in 1992 when President Rawlings appointed the first electoral commissioners. It happened during President Mohammed's time where Charlotte Osei was appointed, and it is still happening during this time that we have Madame Jean Mensah appointed. So it tells you that there is a problem that needs to be resolved if our democracy is to move forward. And that is why this powerful committee have made a suggestion in that direction, the various amendments and their justification. Then, we all also are witnesses to the fact that anytime we are approaching elections, political parties are not sure whether they will be allowed to participate or not. The only two that are always sure to participate are the NDC and the NPP. And so, around the time of filing of nominations, controversies will emerge. Some parties will be disqualified from contesting, and then they may proceed to court and so on. And so we think that we cannot be having this thing over and over again. There must be a solution. And so the committee has also proposed a body that should be solving that problem. They will talk about it.
He again proposed an amendment of the existing law which deals with prosecution of electoral offences to the fast-track justice. Esiedun Ketia therefore urged all other proposals of the NDC to be put into consideration to help curb electoral disputes. I am Sylvia Happy Annan, reporting for Today Ghana News TV.
That was the NDC General Secretary, Esiedun Ketia. The governing New Patriotic Party, NPP Germany branch has issued a press release clarifying the controversy surrounding the building of Pokwase interchange, saying President Akufo-Addo built every part of the Pokwase interchange. Our reporter, Sophia Vanderpey, reads out the full release.
Release from NPP Germany, dated 23rd August 2021, with the heading, Akufo-Addo built every part of the Pokwasi interchange. The NDC has bandied around that the fourth-tier Pokwasi interchange is an infrastructure built by former President Mahama. This came as no surprise to well-meaning Ghanaians because it's their stock in trade and always will. They throw in a lot of untruth in order to win the public trust. The notorious amongst the babies with sharp teeth, Mr. Felix Kwachi Ofosu, has taken it upon himself to lead this campaign and is recently on record for hitting at President Akufo-Addo. He is reported to have said that Akufo-Addo is claiming the Pokwasi interchange because he has done nothing meaningful. He made this shameful comment in the week where Akufo-Addo was unveiling his about 130th factory under the One District, One Factory special initiative. It must be noted by all Ghanaians that His Excellency President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo has exhibited a great understanding of the government in continuum by completing most of the projects in the handing over notes of the previous administration, except a few ones soiled with corruption. His administration has, in addition to the ones he was handed over to build, has indeed built more than any NDC administration. For the record, the Pokwasi interchange had not begun in 2017. The project has taken shape from the first dig to the commissioning of same, all by President Akufo-Addo. It is indeed only those whose political survival depends on lying and blindfolding Ghanaians who will go about peddling such falsehood. Once again, the president acknowledges the many challenges of the country, and in a crafty manner, he is weaving a perfect economy for the Ghanaian. We will support the president to accomplish all that we haven't accomplished in many years due to the NDC's inefficiencies. God bless Ghana. God bless the NPP and Nanado. Signed, Nana Osai Boateng, NPP Germany Branch Communications Director.
Okay, moving to our next story. Women Empowerment Sensitization and Dissemination Workshop ends at Sogakope. An empowerment workshop to sensitize women, civil society representatives, as well as some assembly members and stakeholders in the South Tongu district of the Volta region has ended at Sogakope. Our Volta regional correspondent, Diana Selassie Tete, has all the details.
A one-day women empowerment, sensitization and dissemination workshop for selected Queen mothers and civil society representatives, as well as some assembly members and stakeholders in the South Tongue district of the Volta region has ended at Sogakope with a call on traditional leaders and district assembly officials to continue to support women to effectively and efficiently play their needed roles in society. Studies over the years have shown that coastal erosion, salinization of freshwater lagoons, as well as soil and declining soil fertility have negatively affected fishing and agriculture livelihoods within the Volta Delta. As a result of this situation, the limited opportunities for local livelihoods have driven many men to migrate out as a coping strategy, leaving behind increasing members of female-headed households with traditional labor burdens placed on them to take care of their families. It is against this that the Climate and Development Knowledge Network, in collaboration with the Regional Institute for Population Studies and the Institute for Environment and Sanitation Studies of the University of Ghana, Legon, initiated a project in 2019 to empower and transform gender relations in the Volta Delta. Since the inception of the project, dozens of women in the South Tongue District and Keta municipality have been equipped with alternative economic livelihoods such as liquid soap and hand sanitizer production and pastries preparation, among others. The project has enhanced the marketing skills of these women through training. Speaking at the workshop to present the achievement of the project and its prospects to stakeholders, the leader of the project, Professor Samuel Ni Ade Kojo, said a lot of successes have been chalked under the program in the two beneficiary districts. A queen mother of the Fievie traditional area, Mama Aku Agbi III, noted that their role as women in the development of the family cannot be overemphasized. She called on the people to patronize made in Ghana products in order to deepen their empowerment agenda. A women group leader, Agnes Fuleme, and the Doofya of Soga Kofe Togbe Achuga Soga II described the project to empower women as rewarding, adding that additional support should be considered for more women in the Volta region. Reporting for Today Ghana News TV, Dinah Selassie Tete, Volta region.
Mafi Adidome outdoors a new traditional ruler. The head of corporate affairs of the National Information Technology Agency, Mr. Emmanuel James Atiemo Fiagbenu, has been outdoored as the new Doofya of Mafi Adidome in Mafi traditional area of Central Tongu of the Volta region. Again, our Volta regional correspondent, Dinah Selassie Tete, has more to it.
The head of corporate affairs of the National Information Technology Agency, Mr. Emmanuel James Atiemo Fiagbenu, has been outdoored as the new Doofya of Mafi Adidome in the Mafi traditional area of the Central Tongue District of the Volta region at an eventful ceremony at the district capital of Adidome. Preceding Mr. Fiagbenu's mini coronation event was his subjection to the customary right of the Tovie clan by the elders and kingmakers, which led to the final installment as the chief of Adidome on Tuesday, 17th August 2021, under the stool name Togbe Kwasenyi Ejiman V. The 57-year-old chief replaces the late Togbe Kwasenyi Ejiman IV, who had also been bestowed during his lifetime by the same kingmakers in 1980. The ceremony, which was initially meant to be short and simple, attracted a large number of residents, traditional authorities, as well as calls of Mafi citizens from within and outside Adidome and Mafi traditional area. Togbe Kwasenyi Ejiman V was earlier paraded in a semi-palanquin-like structure through some principal streets of Adidome amidst firing of musketry and the singing of traditional songs by members of the Tovie Asafo group. This activity was followed by the coronation derby at the Adidome Lorry Park with heavy police security. In his coronation speech, Togbe Kwasenyi Ejiman V said his installation will mark the beginning of progress for Adidome and the Mafi state as a whole.
My installation today as the Doofya of Adidome must be the beginning of progress for Adidome and the Mafi state. And I'll seek for collaboration with entire Mafi State and entire Adidome. I am looking forward to the day where Adidome would be counted among one of the towns that are resourceful. And if I'm talking about resourcefulness, I am not only talking about wealth, I'm also talking about knowledge acquisition, skills acquisition. And with the support of the people and my leaders, I'm talking about my clan leaders, and all the chiefs of Mafi, whom you can see are massively behind me here, that together we shall have a slogan that shall read, "Let us do it for today, let us do it for tomorrow." Because if you fix today, tomorrow will be fixed. Nothing good has been achieved, have ever been achieved, when people work hard against each other. Total and effective teamwork and collaboration, starting with inspiration and onward to planning and then to strategy, followed by execution. And therefore, by review, all done in a spirit of humility should be our hallmark as we forge ahead to achieve our goals. As we strive to achieve a brighter future for Adidome, I would submit to you that we must work an honest effort to forgive each other in the spirit of genuine reconciliation.
Speaking at the outdooring Deba, a former Deputy Minister of Communication and Management Consultant, Dr. Gideon Kwaku, who was the guest speaker for the occasion, has this to say.
Community will take its good clothes and wear it. So we're looking forward to education. You know, there is a secondary school around here, there are 3 schools. We want to expand beyond that. If you have good educational infrastructure, you are able to train and develop your youth, and then that gives you a good human resource base.
Reporting for Today Ghana News TV, Diana Selassie Tete, Volta Region.
To wrap up, the headlines again. NPP poised to break the 8th in Cape Coast South constituency come 2024. NDC proposes for a complete law dealing with election security. That will be all for tonight. But before we wrap up quickly, let me take some few comments that came through from our audience tonight. This is from Patrick Yao Swansea, and he says, "I'm watching you live from Esikuma. Thank you, Patrick, for watching us. Keep supporting Today Ghana News TV." Another one from Selassie Diana Tete, and she says, "Seated firmly from Sogakope." Thank you, Selassie, for joining us tonight. Joyce Amwa says, "I'm watching from Mankesim." We are grateful, Joyce Amwa. I have another message from Odoi Tema, and he's hashtagging Odoi Tema, and he says, "President Nana Akufo-Addo has saved this country from the mess Mahama and NDC left behind. We are no more controlled by IMF, sorry. It means NPP is fixing the country." Hashtag Odoi Tema. President Nana Akufo-Addo have saved this country from the mess Mahama and NDC left behind. I think this is a repetition of what I read earlier. Another message from Patrick Yao Swansea, and he says, "Joyce, you are looking beautiful this evening." Thank you so much, Patrick, for the compliment. Patience Darko says, "Today Ghana News growing every day. I love the teamwork. You look good. You look great, Ohenewa. Thank you so much, Patience Dako. We appreciate you for always tuning in and joining in all our programs. So it's a wrap for tonight. Thanks for tuning in. As usual, my name is Joyce Ohenewa Kwapon. You can log on to our social media handles on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram at Today Ghana News TV. This is how we wrap up. Thanks to our sponsors, Agbozo Herbal Clinic and the Links Cosmetology Training Institute.